Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Oh no, it does. It enters as another Lazav that's also Gyruda. Wow. Wowee. Would you look at that? Wow. If you enjoyed the deck in today's video, you can purchase it from our sponsors at Card Kingdom, and for a limited time, you can get a Scoops Soldier sticker for free if you drop it in your order notes at checkout. Hey everybody, welcome to a fresh episode of Fish 5-0 with a brand new set in Ikoria now being released, and of course, with it, we got companions, so naturally we had to see if there was one that worked with Grixis. Yes, we didn't get a Tri-Land, but you know what? Grixis doesn't need a Tri-Land. Always the hard way. Now, of course, this deck is a little bit more different. This is way more mid-rangey, and it's pretty clunky, but it's a lot of fun because it can really pop off. It revolves around a few cards here. It's not Jigan Cyberclaw Terror, because that's, Jigan from, the Godzilla world, but it's Gyruda, Doom of Depths, and of course, to have this be in your companion zone, you have to have a deck with only cards that are permanents that are CMCs that are even. And when it enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards onto the battlefield under your control. So that means the ones that are in the mill, not just any cards that are in their yard, it has to be cards that the Gyruda actually mills the turn it comes into play. And of course, we get to the whole game plan is play it and then find Spark Double, copy it with Spark Double, go again, spin the wheel, and just out of nowhere, just load the board up. And of course, we also play Lazav the Multifarious, as Lazav is not human. So we do play, this is very relevant because we do play a few creatures that mutate between Dirgebat and, the Phoenix and whatnot. So it just gives us another target. And then, of course, we have Kroxa in the deck because, when you play Lazav, I think Lazav just got a lot better with a lot of the new cards from Ikoria, because that means Lazav can turn into something with Mutate or turn into Kroxa and then you mutate onto this Kroxa. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see how the deck performs in a league. So let's go. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. Yeah, I'm going to have to mulligan that. I'm still not entirely sure either whether or not that it is correct to be playing Thought Erasure or Agonizing Remorse. All right, so we're up against red. That's concerning. I guess let's just hope we draw into lands here. Yeah, we need to hit lands. We've got some removal, but this isn't the best sweeper against them because they are pretty evenly dispersed on the curve. I'm trying out Extinction Event because I do like the fact that it is just a hard exile. I think that's way better. And it's also not double black. It's just single black. That doesn't feel good. We've drawn another piece of non-land. That is bad times for us. So far, odd is the number right? That's what we're going for. I think I have to go for Thought Erasure here. We take another 3. Turn after that, it's going to be a little painful, but I think that just might be the way it goes. Or, yeah, it has to be that. I mean, we're pretty much dead here. We stumbled, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, it's irrelevant. Doesn't matter what we do from here. Because even if we draw our land, we're still going to die, right? Because this is still 7 to us this turn. Robber of the Rich, sure. Unfortunate. This is the only reason why I like the options that we have in our deck. Alright, I don't want to reveal any more to the opponent. So they've clearly got this match because we haven't drawn a land for a few turns here. Legion's End, Ether Gust, these are all good cards to have against the opponent. What do we not want against them? Everquill Phoenix is not the greatest. Alright. Dream Eater's not the greatest. Heartless Act is fine. Dreadhorde Butcher seems irrelevant here, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, cool. I'll take the play after that very close game 1. Alright. We have interaction. We are not short of that this time. I mean, if we had hit lands on curve, Extinction Event would have been so solid. Naming Odd there would have been huge. The only thing it didn't hit was Robber, but that's fine. You know what? I'm going to take that because that at least allows me to disrupt them while also getting a Surveil out of it. So I kind of like that. And we're going to play Lazav to block the early turn here. Alright, perfect. We found lands this time around, so that feels pretty good. I mean, if they shock my Lazav, they shock my Lazav. I'll live with that. That's just, they're not shocking me, so that's good. And if they're trading this just to use a light up the stage, I'm also okay with that. Sure. You got it. Seems good. I'm okay with that trade. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and go for Hand Disruption. What are we looking at here? Toblerone? No, thank you, opponent. That is something I do not want to see. Alright, so they have Rimrock on an adventure plus this Rimrock. They could easily play it, pump it. Sure. I had to scry because I didn't want to chance it and miss a land. So, alright, so we're going to take 3 this turn. Not bad. I mean, they only have 1 threat on the board, which is perfectly okay with us. Croaks is not exactly what we're looking for here once again. Still just looking for lands. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill the Fervent Champion for now. Because they're probably going to make a double play here, right? Yep. Because of that, we're going to go ahead and just let them take... We're going to let them keep that stuff. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I want them to play that Embercleave. Oh, they didn't play the Embercleave. Perfect. So I'll put the 1 Rimrock on top. And then I'll kill this Rimrock. We did miss a land drop, so we are a little bit behind this turn. So I just want to kind of put him, make him stumble for a little bit here. All right, we're close. We're 1 land away. We're 1 land away from getting to Party Town. Like, Value Town is going to be wild once we get there. Sure. They may get to go light up the stage here, but I'm going to take this damage. Unless, of course, they show me Embercleave. Then that's different. All right, so they're gonna respond to their Rimrock. We're gonna go ahead and tuck the Scorch Spitter. So this nice. So we go to game 3. Wow, these are quick and very decisive games. All right. Yeah, seems good. Keep all those cards. We just gotta get to the big Gyruda, the big demon, Demon Kraken. You know I love it. I'll keep this. This is a good hand. We have some interaction. We have Legion's End. Yeah, this is definitely a hand I want to keep. It is nice to have a threat, but no, I just want to work my way to lands here, I think. Just get my way to the Gyruda. Uh-oh. That needs to die. Uh-oh, that needs to die this turn, actually. And in case they have any other copies, I want to get rid of them all. Alright, sweet. Got rid of them all. That feels pretty good. So that means this turn, what? They're going to shock me and probably play Light Up the Stage. They're going to stomp, play Light Up the Stage. Oh, they're just going to play Giant. Alright, seems good. I guess we kill it now then. Take the 2 damage now, so they have to pay full retail for this Light Up the Stage. Alright, what does the opponent have now in hand? So we know Rimrock is there, we know Light Up the Stage is there, you got it. I might actually go ahead and just... Let me think here. What is the line? Maybe actually just play Lazav, right? Yeah. Playing Lazav. This is at even. And then hold up like a way to remove their stuff. Oh no, I did that wrong. Got the wrong mana. Alright, well I have to wait then. Kill the Rimrock. Alright. Anax, that's fine. I will play this tapped, and then we're just going to go for Eat to Extinction. Eat to Extinction then allows us to go ahead and actually surveil, which is going to be pretty important here. Alright, let me get to Gigon. Come on, let me cast it. Library. Perfect. Sure, hard casting, full retail for that is fine. Alright, opponent's gonna play Steamkin, you got it. Alright, so we're gonna play it. Let's see if we get anything. What do we get? Come on. We hit a Steamkin. Alright. Milled a ton of our lands, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But we got a Steamkin. Feels terrible. That absolutely just feels terrible. What do we have in the yard? Time to copy the Jigan again. All right. Nice. And we get to copy it? Oh, GG. I will take the play. I will mulligan immediately because you need lands to play your magical cards. All right, we're going to move that to the bottom of the deck. We'll play the Scry land. Ooh, do I want my Everquill Phoenix? Not right now. I don't really know what they're playing, but it is probably better to have some kind of clock, but I'm looking for something like Lazav, maybe? Alright, hold back. We don't play Nicol Bola, so you don't got to worry about that. I am curious what deck our opponents play. Oh, they're playing our worst matchup. So, this deck is easily our worst matchup. The Dimir version is very scary. Oh, it's the Simic version. Still scary, obviously, because we're still, like, weak to the fact that we play a bunch of slow, clunky threats. But it is cool to see that. I mean, like, I'd rather see the green version than the blue-black version. Because, like, whatever, the Wisp is such a good card. I think they're waiting to go ahead and fire off the Octopus. I'm pretty sure they have Sea-Dasher Octopus. Alright, we need to thin the deck out a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get a red source. Gotta start attacking their hand. Next turn, we are starting to look at things like probably Wolf, stuff like that. Sure. Alright, so they're countering my Croxa. That's interesting considering that... Does it matter? Okay, sure. Your turn, opponent. Okay. Opponent is going to fetch with Fabled Passage. I'm probably going to wait a little bit. I'll wait until either A, they make a move, or I kill it at the end of their turn, forcing an action from the opponent. Alright. Let's try to force an action from the opponent. Maybe they counter this for some odd reason. Darn it. Thought they would. They didn't. Alright, I have to pass. Because in the event that they actually play the Wolf here, I need to kill it. Graveyard, I don't want another land. I have to get rid of the Wolf. Now, if they play the Octopus, that is scary. There's not much I can do about that. Blue, black, right? Alright, let's see what they have in the hand. If they don't counter this, then that means that's great, right? Cool. Put that on top, so I have to try to play this again. And it may just get bounced by a... Our Croaks is probably just going to get bounced if it does resolve. But it's very likely that we just get quenched here. Yep. Alright, so they're running low in cards. So, next turn, we're just going to have to jam. Yeah, we're going to jam our Gyruda, our gigantic demon kraken. I don't know, maybe it gets countered. But I have to hope that they don't have anything. Actually, not bad. Perfect. All right, so next turn, we're just gonna windmill slam. Let's go. Do they have it? Did they draw into a counterspell? Oh, the tense buildup. Do you have the counterspell? I mean, I can't pay for it, so whatever it is, if it's Quench, if it's Mystical Dispute, I can't pay for any of those. I think if they don't have it, they should be tapping for trying to draw Mystical Dispute. Maybe they already do have it, but... Uh-huh. Interesting. I can dig even more with another Jagan. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's try not to get greedy here, but... Alright, perfect. Wow, that feels so good! Ooh, Gyruda, I love you, gigantic demon kraken. I've been calling you Jagan because I'm used to the you know, the monster version, the Godzilla variant. By the way, for those that don't know, at least as of right now, you can't just type in Jagan and find it. I'll take that one. Sure. Moth, our friendly Dirge Bat is not going to get anywhere on the board today, so it seems. However, if they would like to, they're more than welcome to now bounce my Gyruda, because then that way I just get to play it again. And I don't hate the sound of that either. Alright, here I go. I'm gonna cast Thought Erasure here, see what the opponent has in hand. If they have anything. They know about both cards. They know about... Yep. You got it. Okay. Resolve. Now, what are we looking at for the opponent here? I mean, I guess if I just play this again, it's whatever's, right? I'm sure they counter this. You got it. It feels weird to counter that, but I guess at the same time, what else are you going to do? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to play Kroxa. If I play Kroxa here, this means that now the opponent, if they have like Mystical Dispute, they're going to discard it. Leaving me to just freely play my Lizov. Alright, perfect. I don't know if I need another Lizov, so I think I'll pass on that. And I'll go ahead and just attack. If they want to double block, they're more than welcome to. But it has Menace, so I will take that trade every step of the way. Alright, so good old mono blue action. You know, mono blue or some form of flash has been coming up, and I'm like, I think the Dimir version might actually be really good. Although you do lose out on cards like Nissa, so that is a little bit of a bummer. Literally just gonna turn into Lizov. Or turn Lizov into Kroxa, and then we're gonna attack. By golly, I sure hope you have something. That's right, and for those that are wondering, once again, two different cards, Lizov and Kroxa. Sure, before blocks. There we go, got rid of that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could just also kill the opponent, right? Fairly soon here. I mean, whatever. If they can do whatever they want right now. They're gonna have to discard, take a ton of damage. They probably shouldn't allow me to deal 6 to them. I would advise against that. Seems good. Seems good. Alright, and then now... I guess I had lethal there anyways, but whatever. Just kill the wave break, little hippocamp now. Take my turn after this, and then that's GG's. Like, even if they have a bounce effect, it's not enough. Okay, mono blue. We are not really prepared for that, because it's not like we packed Fry or anything like that. I think the only thing that I could bring in this matchup is probably just a Legion's End. Alright. Things that fly are very good against them. Obviously, as we've seen, they are not trying to have me have any of my flyers. Kroxa is good at attacking their hand. Oh, I have to keep something in, right. I guess let's go ahead and put Ether Gust in that at least, like, puts Wolf or something on top. This opening hand is not playable, so I will remove it. Let's go ahead and throw away the Dream Eater. Actually, like, yeah, I guess I could throw away the Dream Eater. That's, like... way crazier than trying to actually get the Spark Double. Although they're both about... Actually, no, Dream Eater might be better, because at least I can cast that. This relies on me having something. Alright. Can we survive Simic Flash? We did alright. We got pretty lucky. Stealing that game 1 was pretty relevant. What does that do for them? I guess the Cerulean Drake does stop them from getting Thought Erasured. That's not bad. It blocks Kroxa fairly efficiently. Yup. Alright, I mean, for right now, that's just 1 damage, right? So I will just let them hit me for 1 for the time being. Alright, let's go ahead and untap. Go for Thought Erasure. Now that we can play 2 spells in 1 turn. And let's find out if they have the Wolf or not. They may counter this. If they counter this, that's cool. I do have to be mindful, though, that they could have something like Nissa or something like that. So I'm probably going to pay if they quench. Or I could let them sacrifice the Cerulean Drake. That's up to them. Sure. Quench. All right. So Disdainful Stroke's pretty solid here. Quench, I think you can play around fairly easily. But Disdainful Stroke will always be a hard counter, and that's most of our deck. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to let that go. And I think here. Yeah, I guess I just play Lazav, right? Put that on top. Like, just get Lazav on the board while we can right now. Worry about everything else that follows after. We take 4 in the air. Perfect. Don't worry, Lazav does not have reach, unfortunately. His cloak is quite huge and very scary looking, but it is actually not going to give him reach. All right, go down to 12. This isn't bad. Now we get Spark Double, potentially, to copy. We just want to hit our lands, though, so just pass to the opponent. Let them take their turn. So, Dirgebat can't mutate onto Lazav, for those that are wondering, because he's a human. So that's why I play cards like Dreadhorde Butcher. Yep. Alright, I'm going to try to kill this Brazen Borrower. I probably could have killed it before I took damage, but eh. One attacker, pass. Now, what can happen, though, is I can turn this into a Dirgebat, and then eventually Lazav can do some spicy things. Sure. Oh, right. Lazav is not a human. He's a shapeshifter. Oops, wrong option. Wrong option. I just... whatever. I paid for the wrong option, so now it's getting quenched. Literally just going to keep firing off spells here at this point. Yep, Disdainful Stroke. That's a good one. I can't block anything anyways. Questing Beast I can't block. A lot of the stuff they play I can't block. So, I will just have to hope they do not have it. Okay. We have a Temple of Deceit. We're going to definitely move that to the bottom. I do not need that in my life, so pass. Now we get to hold up Lazav, right? That's pretty good. Hold up Lazav as a way to turn him into the Moth or whatever we need. If it's Questing Beast, we turn him into Gyruda, and then we start blocking that way. I'm going to turn him into Gyruda, so this way I think if I play Spark Double, it'll turn into... Yes? Pay 4 mana? Brazen Borrower here does send this back to our hand, so then we're stuck. What do they have in hand? Alright, can I block? Alright, block. Lazav the Multifarious Dirgebat. Will block. That's right, Lazav is a shapeshifter, so that is nice. That is nice. Interesting. Okay, I think, if I recall, what's going to happen here is... I do not believe that I will get a Gyruda. If I turn this Lazav into it, I will get a Lazav. Yeah, it'll just be a bigger Lazav, except it won't die to the legendary rule. Okay, what does the opponent have here? I mean, sure, I guess we'll go ahead and leave up 2 mana. If they bounce this, that's kind of good news for us, I guess. Not the worst thing. Nice. Nice. All right. So it looks like this is getting countered. The Thought Erasure is getting countered because the opponent just played Frilled Mystic. You know what? Let's just try to kill the Frilled Mystic now. Oh, boy. I myself am not too sure what's going to happen, but I think I have to attack, right? Have to attack, get in there for 6. I got to put some kind of clock on the opponent or else we're dying. Because Because eventually, if they scry, that means they're not playing at the end of anything at my turn. I'm hoping they don't find something like, I don't know, Questing Beast and have a counterspell. But I think they might have a counterspell in hand right now. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to attack them again. I mean, Lazav's just going to keep hitting him. And then pass. Because I need to hold up the mana to cast Heartless Act plus Eat to Extinction. Set a stop on their upkeep here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kill the Nightpack Howl because they just activated Castle. That's perfect. I mean, maybe this gets bodied because, like, that wasn't the greatest plan because we probably could have used the Eat to Extinction so it doesn't get got by something like a Disdainful Stroke. Alright, we'll go ahead. They just played a Nightpack Ambusher, so we're going to try to kill it. Sure, Disdainful Stroke. Well, they still got a block anyways, so whatever. I guess now, since we're doing that, we can find out. Sure, opponent. Oh, no, it does. It enters as another Lazav that's also Gyruda. Wow. Wowee. Would you look at that? Wow. I'll keep this hand. We have a lot of interaction and hand disruption. Love it. Alright, so it's Teamer. It's probably going to be something with Song of Creation, right? I feel like we should start packing Narsets in our deck, by the way. Like, we should start packing Narsets. We do have Leyline, which is pretty nice, but yeah, Narsets would be pretty clutch here. Yep. Alright, so it's Song of Creation. Yada Wada. I can't efficiently cut them off of ramp, can I? I don't think so. But I can take them off of Song of Creation. So, sure. That exiles? Yeah, I'll keep Eat to Extinction. That exiles. Alright, so they currently have missed on a land here, so that's good for us. We do need the head start. Alright, so the land they got was a Fabled Passage, so that's perfect, so that means the land's tapped. I guess we just pass, right? Depending on what they do here. So put that ETB on the stack. Resolve this ability. Submit, get a black source, go ahead and cast it, exile, or casting Eat to Extinction on Uro. Dig towards our other land. Library. Seems good. Once again, just gonna keep digging towards our lands here. Would the opponent like to respond? Up to them entirely. Land on top. One time. Landerino. Lands on top, please. Don't want a land. We threw the Atris away because I'd rather just hit a land at this point. And if we don't get one, then whatever. We'll turn Lazav into Atris, which kind of helps us like hit them a little bit harder, but not by much. They're going to ramp. Yeah. So they're going to ultimatum next turn, I believe. Yeah, so they get to ultimatum next turn. Like, unless they, for some odd reason, just miss on hitting their 7th land drop right now, it's going to be pretty bad for us. Did not draw it still. That feels a little bad. Don't want to lie to you, that feels a little bad. Man, that Uro was so clutch. Sure. Pay 2 life. Attack the opponent, put him down to 25. Yep. Okay, so how do we beat the ultimatum? The ultimatum will probably be the toughest challenge for us to overcome. Sure. Alright, let's get rid of that nonsense Dryad now. Do I have a way around that ultimatum? Because that is the biggest problem I have right now, that ultimatum. If I draw a Thought Erasure, that'd be amazing. I did not. However, I do get to play Gyruda. I don't know, keep the one that isn't summoning, that is not summoning 6, still get the scry anyways. May as well attack, get in there. So next turn we go Spark Double, copy. Right, Spark Double, copy. Yeah, they get the ultimatum. Hopefully they don't hit anything good here. I don't know. We milled 1, 2. So they have one Song of Creation left, right? Not so bad. And if they play Uro, and like any of their adventure stuff, see, these are all odds. And the fact that these are all odds are perfect. Milling Fae of Wishes is exactly where I want them to be. Scry to the top, one to the bottom. Okay, sure. Huh. Well, now isn't that a pickle? You know what? I realize I could just kill this. Like, who cares, right? I just go ahead and kill it. Whatever they put on top, I'll just copy. I'll go ahead and copy the Jigan, and then that just mills whatever they put on top. Sure. Opponent can exile Cavalier, which is perfect for us. Hopefully we mill a Kroxa. If we can mill a Kroxa here, that's huge. We did. Amazing. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Exactly where I want to be. Alright. So what does the opponent do now? They're down to 5? Are we dead? Do they have a mass sweeper in these colors? Genesis Ultimatum still allows them to hit a lot of stuff, actually, but if it's Cavalier and Uros and things like that, I'm not worried about. Because those are all odd threats. Down to 22 cards? Sure. Alright. So now, next turn, we just go ahead and put the Evercool Phoenix and mutate it onto our little Gyruda over here. And then we go ahead and cast Extinction Event, naming Odd, and that'll get rid of all the problematic stuff. I mean, Brazen Borrower can bounce any one of these. It doesn't matter. Okay. You got it. Sure, you got it. And now we'll go ahead and mutate this. Underneath. And now we swing. Cool. Into the air we go for 7. And that's what you like to see, chat. That is what you like to see right there. Good old Gyruda's just going to have to go ahead and fly right over. And we even get the Phoenix Emblem token thing. Okay, how do we win in this matchup? Like, what is the good card in this matchup, though? Like, Legion Den is decent. It allows me to exile all the problematic stuff, sure. Aether Gust does put the creation back on top. And Leyline of the Void does keep their graveyard empty. So, that being said, let's take out Dreadhorde Butcher. That doesn't seem good here. Dirge Bat, sure. Extinction Event, sure. Dream Eater's also not bad. I feel like I should probably get rid of one Eat to Extinction. Or an Extinction Event. And probably a Heartless Act. There we go. A little bit lighter on threats, but that's fine. Ooh. This is all lands, essentially. And, I mean, you know what? We're on the draw. I do believe that we will draw something. Simple as that. We will draw something. I'll play Blood Crypt first. Perfect. Do I want to play Thought Erasure or do I want to go Lazav? I guess it comes down to what their turn 2 is. Alright. So they haven't shown like any ramp yet, so let's go ahead and fire off to pick off maybe some ramp here. Like Uro's good, but Song of Creation's probably better to get rid of. Yup. Can't let the opponent have Song of Creation. They can have Uro, that's fine. Because right now we can't actually deal with Song of Creation. Oh, that's a good one. Now that's a saucy one to play. Okay, sure. They got their ramp anyways. What are the downsides to like just playing Lazav right now? I'll probably have to play it again later. They get to ramp again. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna play Lazav here. Perfect. We do actually want that Ether Gust. That's super clutch. That allows us to tuck or put the Song of Creation on top, especially if they crack their fetch land. All right, opponent, what do you got? You get 2 lands this turn. Or you get 3, actually. Oh, you didn't draw any of them. Okay, that sucks. Alright, let's just get in there for some damage. They have 3 cards in the yard. Sure, they throw that away. Perfect. They're going to block with the Dryad, so I save removal. Even better. Let's go ahead and put that on top. Oh, actually, wait. No, let's wait for them to discard their hand first. Sure. That's fine. Now put that on top. There we go. God, Ether Gust makes Song of Creation feel so bad to play. So I could potentially just go up and double up on the board here, right? Yeah, I can. I can play Spark Double. Spark Double will copy as a Kroxa. And it'll enter as that Kroxa too on top of that. Oh, that's pretty cash money. Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, what? I thought it would have entered as Lazav. Oops, that's awkward. Well, we got 3 damage in. Cool. That's what I wanted to do. Totally. Get 3 damage in on the opponent. That's all. Yeah, we needed to fill our graveyard up. That's why we did that. Totally why we did that. Oh, that hurts me in my soul. That hurts me right in the soul. Layers. Layers are a thing, YouTube. Let me tell you how they work. Well, actually, don't listen to me because I clearly don't know how they work. Target that one right there. That has no counters on it. Heartless Act has been a very good removal spell, by the way. I'm a huge fan of it so far. Sweet. So opponent has to discard a card. They'll probably discard Song of Creation, fine, and they discard the other card too, so they're completely empty-handed. 4 cards in the yard. They're staring down double Kroxa, or a Lazav that is a Kroxa. And GG's. I'll take the play. Ooh, look at all of that. I love it. Oh, man. Look at all that Heartless Act in my hand. We have so much action on the first few turns here. I'm all about that. They're playing Jeskai, so they might be Jeskai Control. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they're Jeskai Control. Actually, I'm not going to crack this land. Not yet. Alright, so it is Jeskai Control. Either that or Fires. Now, Jeskai Control is definitely a deck that I think can be is probably going to be one of the more powerful decks moving into the new format. I do really like that Ultimatum. That Ultimatum is pretty clutch. Alright, so next turn they what? Play Fires or something like that, and then I'm in trouble again. I'm just going to play Atris. This probably gets countered. Cool. Pass to the opponent. We have E to Extinction to like destroy their planeswalkers, but we are gonna need our lands here and not stumble. Teferi's fine.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Teferi is not the end. That's pretty good value, but all right, perfect. Just so they don't have the ability to bring it back, I'm gonna get rid of that Teferi now. Library, we're gonna definitely want that Thought Erasure. In this matchup, we're definitely going to be looking to find our, whatchamacallit. Oh, nice. We're going to be looking for our Stone Coil Serpents. That's going to be pretty relevant in this matchup. I don't even know. They kept both on top. That's concerning. I guess let's get rid of this Narset now.
This was not my plan.
Library. Let's for sure get the land. Both Planeswalkers are gone. That feels good. And they're like permanently gone, so that's even better. Fire Prophecy. Very nice. Very nice. I actually think I'm going to get rid of the Omen of the Sea. I think Omen of the Sea is just strictly better, right? Like, the Brazen Borrowers don't matter. Like, I can remove them. If they bounce something, that's still okay with me, too. Move that to the bottom. Don't want that. And I don't want them drawing cards, either. So, I'm in a little bit of an impasse here. It's a little bit of a pickle. I won't lie. So, they top both cards. That's very concerning. That's not good for me. Okay. You know what? I want them to do all the scrying as they were, right? Do your thing. Hold on, I'm not done yet, though. Do not go straight to their turn. I need to bounce this Whirlwind of Thought. Thought Eraser's pretty good. 3, 6, 7. You know what? I kind of like the way this is going to shape out. Just like that. Take the action, sure. Let's see here. If they choose to kill my... Like, they play a Whirlwind of Thought, check. Now they use Fire Prophecy, kill off my Dream Eater. Sure, they draw a card. They tuck something to the bottom. But that means that they are not... Perfect. What you have? Sure, Dovin's Veto. Perfect. Like, we gotta get their counter magic out at some point, right? Are we gonna go for the two, I'm gonna try to play 2 spells in 1 turn here. I'm not gonna fire off Thought Erasure now. I'm gonna wait. Because then I get the 8th land. 8th land... Oh, okay, right. I was like, what is that? Okay. So they're cycling. You got it. Didn't you scry before all of that? Alright. Pass to the opponent. Sure. So what do they have now? Do we have any more lands? I think we do, right? We're still good on lands. Okay, cool. Check. Fire off Thought Erasure. Maybe this gets countered. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Okay, it does. Look at that. But now I just gotta go for it, right? Sure. Let's keep the train going, I guess. Alright, so we bring back Kroxa. That makes it so they discard a card. That's great for us. I don't imagine them being nice enough to bounce our Gyruda or whatever. So they're probably sitting on a, like, Elspeth Conquers Death. Fairy's fine. Fairy's even better if they bounce it.
I know my responsibility.
Narset, sure. They are going to draw a lot of cards, though. They might actually have to bounce it. Or a Sweeper here is good. Sweeper's good. Create a copy of this if it's meant. Huh? Oh, what? They also get... Oh, that's disgusting. They can copy my stuff with that Mythos? That's a little bit annoying. Uh-oh. Well, that's pretty good. They Spark Double. They can copy the Gyruda. Yeah, they get their Dream Trawler, too. Wow. That's so clutch. That's so good. Oh, man. What a good... Wow, that worked out perfectly for them. Holy cow.
I've done the hero thing before.
Oh, man. That does not feel good. Like, holy crap, that felt bad. All right. I mean, I guess, right? Like, I don't know what else I'm doing there. Yes. Why can I not target that with... Oh, right. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I just need to remove the counter. Alright, we're going to turn Lazov into Kroxa right now so that the opponent feels forced to, like, bounce it back to my hand. When they do that, I can go ahead and just use my Extinction Event to exile all even creatures. Never mind, I won't do that because I have to have it resolve.
Might be a bad idea.
Sure. They sure have a lot of cards in hand. Well, I'm going to try to bait out the counterspell with this. Alright, perfect. Sure, they draw another card. Extinction Event, does this resolve? Okay. The opponent's turn. They have 10 cards left in their deck. We might actually be able to, like, if they don't find something to, like, kill us with, we do deck them out. Alright, that is a way to kill us. So now, if they have, like, Ultimatum, they can just win, right? Because that's still 5 damage. That puts us at 1. How many Brazen Borrows are left? 1, 2... There's still 1 left in the deck. So it looks like they're just Jeskai Flash, from the looks of it. Yeah, GG's. Alright, looks like they also, they struggle pretty bad with, a certain colorless card like that right there. Phoenix doesn't feel great here. They probably play Sharknado. Okay, take the play. Is this good? I guess we have 2 Scrylands. It's not the worst. We don't have any hand disruption, which might be a problem, but... Yeah, I just want to hit my lands. So I'll keep the mountain on top. Temple Scry, a mountain on top seems good. We're going to go Temple of Malice. Okay, maybe I don't need another mountain, so... I do want to find something to do, right? Because, like, there's not going to be a lot of things resolving against them. It looks like they're going to be countering us into the sun. I don't mind if they Ether Gust this. Take the action. Sure, put that back on top. You got it. Opponent has allowed us to play the card again, which I don't mind. They use an Ether Gust on it. I feel like the Ether Gust is kind of like pointless to use that. Oh, well, never mind. That's why you would do it. Because you have an Ashiok. Yeah, that's really good. Jeez, we're getting fully just dismantled here, right? Because we can't do anything against them. They have their Planeswalker. They have all their nonsense that they need.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Pick one.
Okay, what are they gonna find?
And prepare.
Hopefully nothing. Please just be nothing. Yep. Ugh. And that looks like the end of it right there. So we play Batra, sure. Brooks is not great here, but you know what? I don't think I can let the opponent draw more cards.
My mind needs a rest.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna lose the Kroxa, right? Like, that's happening regardless. And on top of that, they're gonna be able to play Batra, right? Or they're gonna be able to play the Elspeth Conquers Death, exile my Batra, that's fine. But, like, if they do that, that means they're tapping out. Alright.
There are so many mysteries with thoughtfulness before action.
That sucks. They found the right removal for it. That sucks a lot, but whatever. They still tapped out, so... Oh, boy. Yup. Ugh. They are getting very good hits here. I guess I take the Dream Trawler, right? It's hard for them to deal with the Dream Trawler. Like, what do I have in the yard here? Probably not anything nearly as good as their Dream Trawler, so... Pass? Like, we forced the sweeper on the opponent. Wait a minute. Does it enter as a copy? Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Alright, so I guess I... Discard Lazov. Sure, that fizzles.
I have just the trick for this.
Yup. Opponent's got us down to 29 cards here, so we got to be a little careful here with Jagan or Gyruda here. Sure. Okay, so that fizzles. Which one do I care more about right now? Like, do I care about any of these? Like, realistically, I could just put them on death, right? Like, they are... Like, when I attack them, they mill me, whatever. Yeah, let's just put this on 6. Like, not only does it get around a lot of their stuff, this now forces them into a position where they have to find their board wipe. It's fine. What are they going to target? Dream Trawler? I mean, yeah, that doesn't do anything for us. Sure, opponent is now going to kill off Ashiok, exiling more of our deck. I'm assuming they're just trying to see what we brought in. Reasonable, totally reasonable. And all in at the opponent's face. All right, Stonecoil Serpent, still good enough to get there. Okay. You have Ashiok. Maybe destroy... Like, the Phoenix isn't bad. Ether Gust does tuck... What? It does allow us to deal with Narset, ultimatums. Narsets and ultimatums. And that's about it. But that's still better than nothing. Extinction Event, probably don't need... Right, some cards need to go out. I guess, you know what? Evercool Phoenix probably can be the cut here. Eat to Extinction, I feel like it's too good to, like, not play. Phoenix does just get bounced by Teferi and all that stuff pretty easily. So, I guess, like, the impact of that card is pretty low. Oh, I'm keeping this. We have early, like, a very aggressive early play here. Of course, if they have the, whatever, the Lightning Strike, Fire Prophecy, then that's a little bit different. But, just gotta hope they don't have it. Ooh, double copies? Alright, yeah. I'm keeping that. That's definitely good. Alright, perfect. Got in there with the Dreadhorde Butcher. So now, even if they play something like Teferi, they bounce it. I killed Teferi. That's fine. Ashiok, you got it. So Ashiok's going to die this turn. Because we can swing in, kill it immediately. We lose out on a lot of creatures there. Or I guess it's not dead. It goes to 1. The nice thing about Dreadhorde Butcher is that it still triggers even upon like hitting a Planeswalker, and that's really nice. Alright, opponent, what do you have? What nonsense have you got for me? Okay, opponent killed off the Ashiok for us, so I guess they cut out some of the work. Even though we are losing a lot of cards at this rate, but, you know, and they're probably going to follow it up with another one. Ooh, a Shatter the Sky, that's really good. Alright, so now we just pass to the opponent. Hold up our mana. See if anything resolves. Alright, cool. Literally just going to play Whirlwind of Thought. Probably should crack a fetch land now. I feel like if I don't do something now, they... Yeah, I've got to just put another body on board. This makes it a little more intimidating, so they have to tap out. Well, I know Settle the Wreckage isn't in the format anymore, so I'm going in. Settle the Wreckage? I know you don't have it. I know you don't have that. Okay. You got it. Sure. You got it. Perfect. Alright, so they've used their mana. Milled, nothing. Sure, put that into play so it just dies immediately. Feels bad. Feels bad. Feels real bad. Okay. Great. Great, now they get a copy of it. That's bad. Well, at least they hit nothing also. So that is... It's even. It's fair. They didn't hit anything either. So we're good. Okay. Interesting. This is a token, right? I want that. Ooh, I do actually want a Lazov. Send that back to their hand. Get in for 6. Pass to the opponent. They sweep the board, I draw a card. Sure.
Let's slow this down.
I mean, yeah, you got to bounce something here, opponent. I know that if you don't... Okay, so what does that leave them with now? Like Brazen Borrower? That's their last out here? Yeah, Brazen Borrower is their last out. How many have they used? I mean, I'm just going to attack them, and if they have it, they have it. They do not. Good game. GG's, opponent. GG's. Well, we've had a pretty good showing with this deck so far, so I'm kind of a fan of it. And it's also in Grixis, so I'm even more of a fan of it. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and ship Spark Double back from this hand. We had the mulligan. Let's see. Okay, keep. Ship the Spark Double. Spark Double doesn't do anything. Let's go ahead and pass that. Play Watergrave, pass the turn to the opponent. We're going to go Thought Erasure on turn 2 here. Alright, they're on blue and black themselves. At least that's 2 of the colors. I don't know if they're more. Hopefully not. But then that means they're on the Dimir Flash deck. Ugh. Wow, that's just a bad situation in every way. Yup. Alright, so it's Esper Control. Alright. Good news. I think if they throw that card away, I throw this away. How many cards can I eat from their hand? No, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the Croaks on top. Keeping the Croaks on top is fine. There's no way they don't fire off Thought Erasure this turn, right? Yup, there you go. You can take my only threat. My only threat. For now, that you're aware of. They'll probably throw away like Cry the Carnarium or something like that here. Yep. Opponent's thrown away Cry the Carnarium in response to my Croxa. Perfect. And luckily, or I mean unluckily, I don't know how you want to look at it, since we've got just a bunch of lands. Oh no. Oh no, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Well, unluckily, they drew that. That's like probably one of the better answers they could have had, but ooh, jeez Louise. Okay. I mean, what is the opponent gonna do now? You have Thought Erasure, you don't want to fire it off? It'd be so good. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Atris into like not just I'm not gonna play it yet. Soon. Another black source in here. Does this resolve? It does. Wow. Alright. Oh, perfect. Do I want to give them a chance to use their Atris and get it back? Fine, I'll take it. Gives me more cards. Oh, yeah. You gotta love chaining off Gyrudas like that. Oh, it feels so good. I wonder if I should start playing Jason here. Alright, we're gonna take Thought Erasure because the other 2 cards are whatever right now. So they've got to deal with this and or they're dead if they don't deal with this. So they don't have double white yet. GG's. Alright, luckily we got there. We went off. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Dang, dude, we hardcore went off on that opponent there. God, that felt so good. Alright, Phoenix goes out in this matchup. Just doesn't feel great. Heartless Act probably can go down a decent amount too. Do I want any Leyline of the Voids against them? I haven't seen... Okay, so we saw Lily. We saw Planeswalkers. Saw a lot of them. Yeah, whatever. We're going to just have to run without it. This is very good against Thought Erasure. I mean, we know for... You know what? I'll keep it, actually. You know what? Yeah, we don't play this game to be scared. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. They don't have Thought Erasure. I'll move the Heartless Act to the bottom. I don't think we need that. They don't have Thought Erasure. Oh, they definitely have Thought Erasure. Dang it. Why? Why do you have Thought Erasure? I didn't want it anyways. Well, I drew my Heartless Act anyways, so... Found its way back to me. If you truly love something, let it go. And then look at that. It came back.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Okay, opponent is minusing. Seems reasonable. I guess I should probably kill this Teferi. Although I do concern myself with the fact that... Yup. So much hand disruption, opponent. So much hand disruption. Maybe I could just naturally get to play my Gyruda again and go off. Alright, they've hit a... Oh, they're 4-color Bolus. Isn't that something? Nice. Well, it's not really nice because, I mean, we still have to, you know, deal, but, like, nice. Alright, so they seem to just go for the 2 every time, right? That's good for us. They can kill my Gigan. I don't want any of those lands. I do want the Spark Double, however. So do I want to actually bounce Atris here, though? No, that's fine. You can have it. You gotta keep it. I already did what I wanted to do. Okay. So what? You despark, you kill the other one. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. Or maybe I'm lucky and you just... Nope, 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 nope. I thought maybe you'd want to just play them both. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool beans. Coolest of beans. Alright. Let's get the blue source before we accidentally mill it. Play Jagan again. Or our Gyruda. Ah. I kind of like getting Lazav here. Oh, man. That's pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that. That's pretty sweet. So, what now? Liliana, sure. Seems like a good and reasonable Magic card to play here.
Necromancer has a nice ring to it. Get out of my way!
Okay.
Not want not.
I don't know how I get out of this, actually. They have way too many answers for what we're trying to do. All of it is a bad time. Like, we milled all of our stone coils, unfortunately. And I'll just go ahead and play one Croxa in the event that they decide they want to bounce this or something like that, right? If they bounce it, great. They are playing Bolus, though. It's Esper Bolus. So that much we do know. Nice! And we got there here, too. Look at that. 5-0. Holy cow. That was a lot of fun. The deck, as you saw there, just went off on some turns. And it turns out having a companion is pretty solid, right? That means we now have action at any point. I mean, we just have to fulfill the requirements. And I do think companions are pretty sweet when it comes to deck building. Maybe I personally think that sometimes some of those challenges, like the drawbacks of playing the companions, so some of them are a little, you know, they're not really that difficult for some of the decks to pull off. And you know, I think which are like most of them are worth it. So far, they all feel pretty worth it if you can get if you find the right one in the right shell. I think Gyruda is amazing. There are a few versions. I had to try the Grixis version. There's, I believe, a version running green so you can get more ramp, but I'm going more of just the mid-range and just like trying to get you with like some fair creatures. And it worked. So 5-0, it was a blast. Obviously, you know, with the first week, the meta's not really settled in. So we'll see how it goes as the weeks progress. But yeah, thanks for watching another episode. And as always, feel free to leave a like and a sub and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video comes up on MTGGoldfish.com. Other than that, your friendly neighborhood Asian Avenger signing out. See you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.